It's the letter S, and the letter S is for saving everything. You want to save everything. Hang on and I'll tell you exactly what I mean. Do you want to improve your classroom management skills? Do you want to increase student engagement? How about amplifying student success? If these are things you want, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Things That Work. So here we are, letter S, save everything. And by everything, I mean everything. Because everything from notes from other teachers, notes from students, notes from parents, everything from curriculum, lesson plans, all that stuff that we write as teachers. You want to save it because it certainly could come in handy. Now, does that mean you're going to need a space to keep it? Yes, it does. You're going to need some way to file it? Yes, it does. Please don't do like I've done in the past where you just pile it into a box and you don't really know what's in there because you got to go through it later in order to decide if it's something you really need in the long haul. And I will tell you the things that are important early in this process. For instance, as you save everything, everything is important initially. As time goes by, not as much as is important. So going through these things during the summer to determine what's important and what's not will help keep the amount of things you have saved down to a manageable level. So, with that said, let's talk about the things we save and why we save them. First thing is you want to save things for your protection. Discipline records, for instance, you want to save those for your protection. If you use a computerized system, print a hard copy. Keep that in a file somewhere. Keep a record of what happened. Every time you do a write-up, I would do a separate incident report for my own benefit. I have folders of incident reports on my desktop of my computer so that every time I have to seriously correct something, I record what I've done. Now, I don't send students to the office as a general rule unless it's a major infraction, but I do take care of things with hallway conferences. I take care of things with various other consequences within the classroom, and when I do that, I record what I have done. This is for my protection. It is helpful to the administrator if I have to refer that student to the office because I can send also a copy of the things I have done to help correct that student along the way, and they will not repeat the same things I have already done. And that works out very well. Keeping records of discipline is important. Keeping records of what we teach in our classroom is important, so that you have a record of what you've done, so that you have a record of those things that you have taught. And this helps not only with you in the future, not having to reinvent the wheel and completely rewrite lessons, but it also helps with other teachers who come along and see what you have. You have this resource. So continue to save those things that we do in the classroom. Also, you want to save things for reflection. As I've mentioned before, there is no growth without reflection. And when we can look back on the things we've done and reflect, and we have those things in our hands and those memories are fresh and clean because we have them in our hand, reflection is much more beneficial. Reflection is much more effective. You also want to save things because they are your memories. So you save them for your memories. Now, these are the kind of things I save, like when I talk about memories. This is different than reflection. Memories are things like notes from students, notes from parents, encouraging things that come from other administrators, other teachers. Those kind of things you save as memories. Things students make for you, things students do for you. Those things that you catalog, those are memories and they are worth saving. However long you want to save them is up to you. There will be some students that you will keep things from forever. And then there are other students who you may just keep things for the years that you know them or the years they're in your school or just the year that you have them. That's completely up to you. But there will be things, memories that you want to keep. And so I encourage you, keep your memories. And finally, the fourth reason you'll want to save everything is for the benefit of other teachers. Teachers who are new, I wish that other teachers had been as diligent and helping me as my mentor teacher was. She had all kinds of things that she had saved over the years that she'd been teaching, and I was able to look through them and see the kind of things she did and see how they worked and see how they fit together, and my brain was able to get an idea of what I needed to do as a teacher simply by looking at the things she had done. And that is a huge benefit for teachers. And I still like looking at what teachers do and have done in the past, because there are so many people who have done this much longer than I have and ever will. So trying to gather from their experience as well is easy to do when they have saved things. So you want to save things for other teachers as well. So you save things for your protection, you save things like your memories, and you save for other teachers. Those are the main reasons you save things. Now, how long you save things, that's up to you. I tend to always save like discipline records and important things like that for my protection for a full cycle of high school, 4 years. So, and then I try to get rid of it, dump it, and get it gone, because I'll never see it again. Finals and tests and things like that, I keep records of how students did for those 4 years, and once they're gone, those are gone. So what will happen eventually when I do retire in the future is that section of the stuff I save in boxes will shrink away. Memories, up to you. Reflection, up to you. Other teachers, if you end up leaving the profession, just give it to some other teacher who you know will share it with other teachers as well. That's what I do. That's my plan. That's how I'm looking at saving things. But saving things, no matter why, no matter how, saving things is a huge thing. That saving things is something that all teachers should do. I enjoy learning with you, I enjoy teaching with you, and together we can take over the world.